You're very welcome to our video summarizing the new features in Black and White 7. We're using the professional version here. Let's open an image so we can take a closer look. What we see here is the usual interface you get when you load an image with a black and white conversion directly. On the left-hand side are the presets, the editing templates. The range of presets has been expanded considerably. We now have 242 image presets in a variety of categories, which you can see here. Over here, we have existing presets with the current effects, including high quality effects, new presets, and also 2 new categories. This is the vignette category, for instance. There are a range of different variants here. For example, the horizontal vignette, which only affects the top and bottom. Or maybe the one with high contrast, or a version with overexposure on the outer edge. Maybe a coloured vignette, in red, or in blue. Whatever you want. There's a lot to discover here. If you want, you can also modify these presets in expert mode, which I'll click on here, or create your own custom ones. You can find a separate video on this topic on our site. Take a look if you get a chance. It explains in detail how to create your own custom presets. The second new category is the frame category. It has a huge range of variants, including some arty ones with structure and sepia tones, or maybe with a little glass distortion, if you like that kind of thing. Or maybe with rainbow colours around its outer edge. Or an oval mounting, which is always nice. There are a range of different variants here. It's a real journey of discovery. Yes, as I said, much has changed in the presets, but not just there. Let's take a look at the right-hand side. Let's see what's new in the Finalize area. For one thing, we have enhanced the grayscale conversion feature. There is also a separate video for that, which I would recommend. I won't get into it right now. Take a look at the extra video for more. It's worth your while. Now we have the photofilm emulation area. You can find a whole range of new photofilms and reworked existing ones. Let's choose Instax Monochrome as an example. As is immediately apparent, that provides a soft, grainy look, very nice for analog image processing. Or maybe we'll choose something from Rollei. What about Rollei Ortho 25? Very intense, a lot of contrast and also very bright in the bright areas. Let's reset that. So a whole lot of things have happened there. The Xcolor module has been fully redesigned. The feature now corresponds exactly to the grayscale conversion color spaces. As you can see, they're exactly the same. Then we have the Optimization Assistant. That's got a new area protection range. There are a whole load of new variants there, including combinations of variants, for instance, for protecting skin tones in the center. If you have a portrait in the center, for example, you won't want to edit that as heavily. One thing to remember is that if you're working in a black and white program and you choose colored area protection there, then of course that only works if you also have color in the image. You may now be saying, black and white program, color in the image, how does that work? That's exactly what this Xcolor module is for. It lets you incorporate the color back into your grayscale conversion at any time. And then we can work with the area protection here. Let's reset them both and go down a bit further. Here we have the new Virtual Micro Details module. Once again, our note on the color applies here. I'm going to set this to architecture. We can now see a small change. I'll go in a bit closer and increase the intensity a little. We can now see how the texture emerges there. And when I turn it off again, that texture, that microstructure, disappears. We can incorporate the small details, the micro details, into the image subsequently. However, we should do so with caution. A little further down, we have the Local Adjustments area, the Selective Drawing area, and the Smart Ambient Light area. That area is new. It has its own video called Changing the Sky. It shows you how you can swap the sky, for instance, and then apply the lighting, the overall ambient light, back into the image using the Smart Ambient Light feature, fully automatically. For instance, if you swap a blue sky for an orange sunset sky, then the color tone of the rest of the image is also converted accordingly using the Smart Ambient Light. The color module is also new. Color module, you say? Black and white program. Again, exactly the same note. As soon as you add the color back into the image, you can use this color module. I will just very briefly show you how that works. There's an extra video for that as well, which explains it in detail. However, let's do a quick run through. I open the module, set a new layer, select a color. Everything shown in black for me here contains no color, so it can't be selected. I now select the green tone here and expand the green tone a little in the selection area. And now I can just change this green tone with this color layer. Maybe I have to select a bit more, go around a little more, like this maybe. And then I can just modify this tone, this color tone. Let's close that. I have to recommend the extra video here too. It really deals with everything in detail and really precisely. Another new module is the LUT photo style area. Maybe you're familiar with our LUT program, LUT1 or LUT Video 1. You can use this program to create an LUT photo style based on a photo. LUT stands for lookup table. That's a technique you can use to transfer a color brightness and contrast display to another photo. And you can use these photo styles that you created in LUT1 directly here. That is, the database from LUT1 is also connected to the program here. So the two programs communicate with each other. Let's choose another style to apply here. You can do some really nice things with it. One important note at this point, all the modules you use always work with all the presets on the left-hand side automatically, even the presets you create yourself. Everything is connected with everything else. The last function we will look at in this video is the focus peaking analysis at the bottom here. I'm going to click on that. That gives us something that one or two of you may know from your own cameras, which is this contour view. Wherever blue is displayed here, the image is sharp. We have sharp contours here. This focus peaking view shows us where the point of focus lies in the image. In this image, the sharpness runs continuously from front to back. We have sharp contours at the very front and at the very back as well. That always provides a good indicator of how you need to edit your image. If the point of focus were only on the car, I might add a small vignette to draw your gaze to the car. Hopefully you were able to get something from that video. Please feel free to take a look at the other ones. See you next time.